All right. We are back. What are you erming at? I have no idea what you're erming at. That's crazy. Unbelievable. No idea. No idea. Carm, delete that VOD. Delete that one that was 2 seconds long. Delete it. Thank you. Totally forgot to hit a button. Totally forgot to hit a button. Welcome in, guys. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. Cubby, good to see you. Carm. D. Void. Welcome in. It is nice to see you guys. How is everyone's weekend going? Everyone have a good weekend? Sorry, I'm opening a pack of crackers. I'm starving. I forgot to get water. One sec. One sec. All right. Now we're good. Going great? Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear you are having a great weekend. I had a really fun time last night. I got stoned and went to my Final Fantasy wedding for my friends. It was lovely. Whew. But now we are back with some more Valheim. So we are on a bit of an adventure right now, all right? We were about to explore a whole new black forest to try and find signs of the Elder, which is the next boss we have to kill for progression. So let's just jump right into it. There's not much to say. I'm gonna put some chests down before I leave. That's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna empty out my inventory as much as possible before we head in there, you know? But hopefully everyone had a good start to the weekend, like I said, guys. You know, hopefully everyone had a nice vibey time last night. It was, dude, I love the Final Fantasy wedding system, because, like, listen, Carm knows all about VR chat weddings, okay? Those fuckers are cringe. If you do a VR chat wedding, you need to be banned from the game, in my opinion, at this point, right? But Final Fantasy, it's so much different, because, like, you have to invest into the wedding, if that makes sense. Like, you can't just, like, show up and do it for fun. You have to pay real-world money to be able to do it. And just to me, it's like Square Enix saying you should be really sure you want to marry this person, because if you don't like them, you're gonna be out of the money. Dude, I could already tell you the entire story of Resident Evil. I haven't even played it. Thanks, TikTok. Not that I was gonna play it in the first place, but you know. Thanks to TikTok, I know the whole story. The whole kit and caboodle. It seems good, though. And I know Leon's back, our boy, so everyone's excited about that. Every Resident Evil fan is, drooling. Even PlayStation's getting in on, like, the Leon obsession. It's kind of funny. I was on TikTok this morning, and there was an ad for Resident Evil from PlayStation. And it was, like, playing that song that's like, Daddy's home. You know what I'm saying? It was him, like, walking into a door, and they were like, he's back. And I'm like, oh my god, PlayStation. Chill. I thought there was like a way across here. Hang on. Here it is. I have to swim a little, that's alright. I messed up. I might be dead. If I die like this at the start of stream, it's meant to happen. Okay, we're totally fine. We're totally fine, okay. Alright. Into the Black Forest we go, boys. So we are searching for any type of, you know, sign that we are in the right area, you know? Because we have yet to find anything related to the Elder except for that one stone that pointed us out to the open ocean. So my hope is that we can find something new, you know, that doesn't point me out towards the open ocean, right? Whether it's the stone, maybe we find Haldor, who knows? There's also this giant mountain here, so we do have to be a little bit careful where we go, right? But we did sail around this entire island for the most part to see what was going on, and it looked promising down in this direction. I am just going to destroy the spawner, so it's a little bit safer over here. But a shaman off rip is terrifying. Oh. Alright, that went much nicer than I thought it was. Alright? Much nicer than I thought it was going to. But yeah, we're kind of hoping that there's some kind of structure, some kind of directional that'll point us in the direction we need to go. You know what I mean? Because as it stands right now, we have not been very lucky. While we are quite geared and we have a lot of access to resources, unfortunately, we just have not found any of the things we need for general progression, it feels like. So we're doing our best. We're doing our best. We did get these early axes. They're kind of fire. Did I say hi to D, by the way? D, I said hi, right? Oh god, I can't remember now. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, no, Resident Evil, the new one, looks pretty good. I'm not the biggest Resident Evil buff, so I'm not like frothing at the mouth over it, but I do enjoy Resident Evil as a series, and the new game looks really good. So if you are a big fan, you should probably go play it right now. I don't know. Maybe this wasn't like as nice of a Black Forest as I thought it was. We'll still explore nonetheless. Gather some blueberries and shit as we go. You can see the mountains like right there, which isn't like really great to see. It's good for later when I need to get silver, because I could build like a small base right here and just wheel the silver right down through here, boom, and then sail it across. Because our main base is right over there, across the water, right? There's a bit of a bay that we can go over, and it takes us to home sweet home, if you will. Another troll cave up there. I don't like that. Let's take out. That's a spawner. I'm grabbing some rocks because I'm gonna build a bed in the opening of the troll cave. Probably just sleep through the night. Actually, maybe not the best idea. These things shred through gray dwarfs. I don't know how good they'll be against like against a troll or a bear. We'll have to see though. I don't like the sun's going down. Part of me, so my Final Fantasy players, part of me is debating switching off Bunny Girl. I don't know why. I was playing last night and part of me was like, you know, I could be, because I made a Midlander at one point, like a man, you know? And part of me was like, I kind of, like, I wish you could like not have to spend $10 for a Fantasia potion, all right? Because it's such a commitment. It really is. Let's see, now we're coming up to the mountain here. Don't want to do that. Oh, I'm a little embarrassed right now, Chad. I'll be honest. I thought this was going to be like, you know, the mother lode here, right? This is going to be like the best place possible. I will say, I do kind of like that little island right there. Potentially for the mountain base. We'll see. Maybe I'll avoid building in the mountains. Instead, building something like right over there on that island. Again, just really wish there was like swampland nearby, bro. We've been so unlucky. The problem is with me like wanting to switch races in Final Fantasy, by the way, is like I know the glam isn't as good for the men. That or just people on a Eorzea collection, for the most part, when it comes to, like, you know, men, do not inspire me. Fuck. Oh god, I'm wet. You come to me, you come to me. Well, probably could have saw that coming. I really thought I would have had time to dash or dodge after that. I'll be honest. I'll be so honest. I really thought I would have had way more time there. Bit of a misplay. Let's just sleep. Let's make it daytime. Let's not go sprinting out into the Black Forest. Although, okay, now getting my stuff is going to be a hell of a chore. Because we're going to have to, like, run through the... I guess I'll stay if I stay near the coastline. Might not be so bad, but... Oh god, can I swim across this? Wait. Man, I didn't think this one through, did I? I gotta make a bridge. Though, honestly, it's not even seeming like this Black Forest is remotely as good as I thought it was. We might just have to go back, sail across the, like, around the island again, and then go from the other side and, like, go across, like, to, like, other islands and hope we don't get lost, right? Just barely. But now I'm gonna be wet trying to get through here. Oh god, okay, so like, this is about to be absolute hell. Oh, this guy could one-shot me with a rock, by the way. Yeah, we learned Grey Dwarfs can one-shot me with rocks last stream. Damn. God, they're right behind me, aren't they? They really are, bro. Oh my lord. Oh, come on now. I'm gonna pick up my shit and die instantly. It's gonna be hilarious. Dude, the damage is kind of brutal when it's cranked out, huh? Part of me's honestly been debating for the sake of the the run not to taking years. I was debating knocking it down to normal, but I don't know. That's kind of like pussy shit, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? I have an idea. We'll see though. Because if we're already struggling this much in the Black Forest with damage, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, there's a good chance that I'll get absolutely dinkily dude in the swamp. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should just be using my bow more and kiting. I feel like if I use the bow and kite more, I'll probably be a lot better off. But I'm just picturing later biomes with the difficulty cranked up, and I'm just kind of like, eesh, you know, like, eesh. Also, can we acknowledge, by the way, real quick, right? So, as you guys know, Karn put out a really good short, and one day it got absolutely just removed from the algorithm. YouTube said, fuck me in particular, right? So, Karn reposted it next day. 15 minutes later than it was the day before with some minor edits. Motherfucker got normal viewership. Dude, YouTube is so strange when it comes to the, like, the, what do you call it? The algorithm and how, like, consistent you need to be. Hi, Nicole. Nice to see you. How are you? How's your weekend going? My first death was on the shoreline, right? I'm not crazy. I see. I'm glad you're having a good, seemingly good, weekend off. Happy to hear that. My Saturday's going good. I was really lazy today. I won't lie. Guys, I was stoned last night and I was struggling. Dude, I remember I got takeout, right? And I had ordered onion rings with my food. My food was too filling. So I saved the onion rings for later when I knew I'd be cooked. Dude, I did the most, like, I don't know if you call it gross. It was just so extra for no reason. I put the onion rings, the cold onion rings in the microwave so they were just like super like soggy, right? And I just drizzled them all over the top with ranch and just devoured them last night. I was an absolute Sasquatch. Ah. But it was a good night. I was on Final Fantasy until like 11-ish, 11:30-ish maybe. Just hung out, I gambled. I won 1,000,000 gil because I'm a great gambler, guys. Thank you very much. I won't lie, I only won money because I doubled down on my last hand in blackjack. I had a 15. I said, fuck it, let's go all in here. I doubled down. 500K on the line. Nailed it. Got a 6. That's a 21, baby. And yeah, made it out scot-free. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna gather some copper here on the shoreline on the way back. We're gonna head back to the main island because, well, we're at a point now where I've lost faith in this island. Low-key. It started off strong. It felt like we had somewhere to go here. And now that feeling is very much gone. To be fair, there is the mountain here, so we'll be coming back here for silver. It's just, we have another biome to get through beforehand, so. What we'll do is we'll head home. I want to get a bronze buckler and a bronze sword, I think. I've decided that's what I'm going to use. Slash is pretty universally okay. Swords get pretty good, right? And then the buckler, or just a shield in general, will be helpful for this. Because, well, you know, we got to be able to parry some things here, you know? We got to kind of lock in on that. Like I said, we're just past this island. We're not too far up. You might see me build some kind of outpost on this island at some point here. Especially if that mountain ends up being as good as I feel like it might be, because it's really big, right? Also, I wanted to talk to you guys today, get a little bit of chat input, all right? How do you guys feel about me multi-streaming for a month to see how it goes? I'm a little bit hesitant to do it because, one, I mean, I'm not even gonna like lie, I'm just not really a big fan of their platforms. But expanding in a general sense does, you know, make sense, right? Get that right there. I see it on that rock right there. There's gonna be a troll camping my body, you watch. Oh, there was a cave right there too, that's what it was. Okay, well that makes a little more sense why I got slapped up, Jesus. But I was thinking about maybe like next month trying multi-streaming to the big 3 and seeing how it goes for a month. And if it feels like there was any type of like growth as a community as a whole, we'll keep it going. But if it just feels like they're there to be there, then, you know, we don't continue, right? Brother is actually just sitting on my body. There's no way he sees me, right? I just need to wait for him to get up there. Because I need to sail over there. I can't swim. I won't have the stamina to get my shit and get out. Go inside. Go inside the cave. I have a plan. Gentlemen, I might not have a brain, but I do have an idea. It didn't work. It's already over. Oh, he didn't even notice me. He noticed me. Did he notice me? Hello? I actually need to kill him because I need the troll hide for my armor. It's almost maxed out, so we just gotta kill a couple more trolls. Bro, I got nowhere to go. Get up, get up, get up. I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't have stamina. I'm dead. But he's also freaking out? Shit, I'm out of stamina again. Oh my god. Ike Fear, you're not helping me enough. I want him to swing one more time. Okay, all right. There we go. Jesus. Who is that, big guy? That's a troll, big dog. Welcome in. How you doing? Nice to see you. Oh my god. Well, we survived. That's good. Got the troll hide that I'll need. I think I'll grab some of this tin right here, actually. Do I see any copper nodes nearby? Because now I know this area is relatively safe. We killed the troll, right? You know what I mean? Like, we can chill for a minute. Oh, I stubbed my toe on the wall. The boat did not go bye-bye, all right? The boat survived. Who the fuck? They spawned in the water. What? All right. A little bit more here. But yeah, I think having a buckler will make combat a little bit nicer because I can parry easy. We could keep using the fists, but I think they won't hold up. The sword I can upgrade past like what it is right now, so it'll be better. It's just going to be a bit of an investment. I got to upgrade my helmet, my troll armor, and then build those weapons. So it'll be a little bit of a grind to get the stuff, but that's okay. It's no big deal. Okay. Just glad we didn't get stuck in a giant death loop here at the end of the day, honestly. That is always annoying as hell after a bad death, so. I think I can sail right through here, actually. Actually, is that copper right there? I think that's copper right there. I could try and pop that copper vein. It's a pretty good positioning one. Or positioned one, I should say. Like I said, I normally don't try and pop them when I'm playing single player because, well, you don't need that much copper, it feels like, right? But just given the location of it, right? Look at this. Oh no, that rock might be touching it. Is that rock touching it? If I pop this, I'd be set for a hot minute. See how deep it goes. Is it worth it? You gotta be shitting me. Did bro hear me mining and start making his way over here? And of course he finds his way up here, no problem. Oh god. Oh god. Maybe I can enlist him as a worker. Look at that, see? I do want to be careful here. Takes one bad hit and I'm fucked. Like legit, I think he one-shots me from full health. Oh my god. Okay. I need to kill him quick. Night's falling. Once night falls, all these gray dwarfs are going to start swarming me. It's going to be terrible. The gray dwarf hits me with a rock and takes me out of my bow animation. That's insane. I know I won't be able to get to my boat and get away in time because there's a rock in front of it. Deal with him. Easy. My biggest fear right now is a shaman coming out of the woodworks and healing the troll. That could happen right now because obviously spawns increase during night. This guy is really bugging out right now. He does not know what he wants to do. Oh my god, no. I almost got sucked in. Stop. Okay, thank god. Holy. We are playing Valheim. Welcome in, Thomas. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Sport, good to see you. How you been? Played Valorant. You know, Valorant's not my personal cup of tea, but I do have some friends that swear up and down that it's amazing, so hopefully you enjoy it. I'm too, what's the word? I'm too exposed to like the cringe side of it to be like, that seems good, you know what I mean? It's not for me, unfortunately. The, what do you call it? The E-daters, if you will, yeah? Seen too much of them. Do I keep trying to break this or do I call it and leave? I think I call it and leave. Be safe, right? We got 17. It's better than nothing. It's nighttime's hitting. I don't want to be caught out in the open, or out in, well, not the open, out in the woods. The middle of the night, so let's just get on the boat and go home or back to base camp, and then we'll head home and hopefully we can find out where the fuck I'm supposed to be going. My problem with Valorant was like, so I play a lot of Counter-Strike. I don't know if anyone here, I'm assuming you know Counter-Strike, but I'm assuming a lot of people probably don't play it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I play Counter-Strike with the boys, and compared to Valorant, I just like kind of hate the idea that somebody can use like an ability and just teleport behind me, if that makes sense. It's like, oh, okay. And I just don't have any type of drive to learn what every operator or whatever the hell they're called, agent, does, right? Meanwhile, Counter-Strike, it's very much just you learn like the smokes, you learn the... Uh-oh. Oh god. Wait. Wait. Come on. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me, bro. How many times am I gonna do this playthrough? Get in the water, get in the water. Come on. Double time. Again, I really don't want to get stuck here in the middle of the night. Dude, I did not realize it was so shallow here. Oh my god. Come on, just make it over the rocks. Come on. We're good. Uh-oh. Okay, wait, a wave? We caught a wave? And I think we're good. I think we're clear of, like, the sandbars. Just gotta dodge the rocks now, which is I'm already failing at. Yep. Oh, no, there's... What is this? Like, I'm not crazy. This looked like it was water the whole way through, right? From our angle. Oh, God. Can we please just... Come on. Little wave. Big swell of water. Come on. Come on. The big swell. Come on. Come on! It's going backwards. We're going backwards. I can't believe this. I'm so over it. Okay, that should be perfectly fine. Plenty of space. Just drop the sails. Put it into 5th gear. Come on. Maximum overdrive. Beautiful. There we go. Good lord. All right, let me get back on the water and then we'll chill. I'll look back at chat real quick. Trying new things because you're bored. I mean, that's fair, that's fair. I tried, what was the game? God. What was the fucking game? Oh, it was a while ago. But I remember I got really bored at one point and played Rogue Company when it first came out. So I feel that sometimes you just don't want to play anything. So you just pick up the most obscure random game that nobody talks about. Well, I guess I guess Valorant isn't obscure. Definitely not the most well-received game, we'll say. Dude, I'm about to eat an entire sleeve of these fucking Ritz crackers, bro. Rogue Company, I really enjoyed it personally. I thought it was really good. Just unfortunately, I think Rogue Company is one of those games that came out in a time where modern day gaming really started to suck. Not even because the game's sucking, but because gamers suck. So it was like a new shooter and everyone's like, haha, dog water, dog ass, and they never even tried it. And then because of that, it just fell off super hard, super quick. And then obviously they had a collab with Dr. Disrespect, which then when all that, you know, controversy happened, didn't age well for them. And, hello? Hello? You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, the deck was stacked against them is the way to put it, right? I can't imagine, like, releasing a new, like, multiplayer shooter game. Or any type of, like, multiplayer competitive game. Now, to be clear, competitive in the sense that like it's team versus team. You're trying to beat the other team. You want to win. Okay, just to be clear. Not like it has a competitive scene, but with how volatile gamers are nowadays, dude, I'm surprised we haven't seen a massive decline in multiplayer games dropping, and instead you see more single-player RPGs getting made. Then again, those also get dogged on, dude. Honestly, game developers should just stop making games and make us all suffer. Time to go back to our Nintendo DS, boys. I just got a little roster there. Hell yeah. Very nice, very nice. I don't know. I don't pay attention to any new games coming out anymore. I think I've talked about it a bit. Quite a bit, actually. I just don't feel excitement for new games. I'm content to play my... Hello? Why is there so many rocks all the way out here? That's crazy. I'm content to play my usual games and then Final Fantasy, obviously, you know? Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god. I was trying to... What I do is I'd like squish the cap and stick it into my water bottle so I don't lose it when I throw it away. I can like compress it, you know? I squished the bottle really loudly. I apologize. I'm just a hater. I wouldn't even say I'm a hater. Just, I mean, can you guys name me like 3 good games over the past 10 years? Okay, maybe not that long, but you know what I mean, right? What we got? We got like Baldur's Gate, right? Got God of War. That was a banger. Elden Ring, I suppose, right? Came out in the past 10 years. I'm trying to think. I'm talking AAA, by the way. Indie games kill it. I pick up indie games on the regular nowadays. I see a new indie game that I'm all about, I'll pick it up and I have no problem paying, you know? AAA games, though, you know, your big titles, your big contenders, your big hitters. Ass. Dog water. Dog shit. Also, super terrible luck to not have the wind coming towards me again. Oh, world save in 30 seconds. That means it's gonna be morning soon. Bit of a weird trip. I thought there was gonna be a lot more over here, but given the shape of this, not really, no. So we're gonna instead go in the opposite direction and see if we can't find something. I will say, guys, Nintendo almost baited me, all right? I'll be honest. I saw Fire Red and Leaf Green, baby, you know, and I saw 20 bucks. It's on the regular Switch, too, not just Switch 2, and I was like, ooh. You can vibe and play Pokemon? Like, hello? The problem is, though, dude, like, why'd they release only Fire Red and Leaf Green? They should have dropped the whole Game Boy Advanced, like, series. I'm talking Game Boy, like, what am I looking at here? We're looking at Red and Blue, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, and then Fire Red, Leaf Green. They should have just dropped all of those for purchase. And make it a bundle too, you feel me? If like you buy all of them, $70 bundle, I'm in. You got me. You feasted on my nostalgia, releasing the same game you released, like in what? When did Leaf Green and Fire Red come out? Anyone know? Oh, Google search real fast. Let's see. When did Fire Red and Leaf Green release? 2004. I thought it was like later than that. Or, I mean, like, you know, before that, like 2000. Oh, I guess I'm just terrible with time, as we know. But they almost got me. They did. All right, let's stop here, repair the ship. The ship took a little bit of a beating. And then we'll sail back across to mainland. Hello? Am I not inside the range? Come on, come back up. There we go. Okay. I hit F again. It wasn't up. Let's repair, and let's take some of this shit home with me, yeah? It's just simple little shelter. And it's good too, because this will be like a bit of a marker for when we come back this way. We'll know where to go. You'll probably see me build a couple of things like this on shorelines for spawn points at other islands in case like we decide to stay somewhere for a bit and explore, or if we need to know where we're going, right? So let's head home. A lot of upgrades coming at least, that's good. Oh, and of course the wind is in my face, right guys? Of course it is. Now there is a little mountain there. I'm not sure if that's part of my main island or not, though. That's the problem, right? So I should be able to... I could just go straight across here, I think. I think I could. And then just go left. Yeah, I'll do that now, actually. Because I can probably catch the wind right here. Check it out. Boom. Catch it. Drift away. I am a little bit worried that we might run into a serpent with the wind in my face, but if that happens, what I'll do is I'll go hard right towards that island there. I know this is the spawn island, so... God, this is just super unfortunate. Come on, Odin, bless me with a wind turn here. I'd appreciate it greatly. Is that a mountain? That's a really small mountain. So I don't think that one would have any silver on it. Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit too south here. I recognize these islands. I know it's on the mainland, we'll call it, right? But again, just no signs of a swamp, and that has been the biggest kick in the balls this playthrough. Once you get to the swamp, you can like kind of steamroll a little bit, in my opinion. You get some iron going, upgrade your armor. You can upgrade your base to stone, right? You can use stone to make it stronger, which is like, in my opinion, when you want to commit and make a really nice base is when you get access to stone building, because, well, wood bases tend to be a little flimsy, you know? Trying really hard to get this wind like in my sails, but we cannot catch a break. Good Lord. But yeah, my entire Twitter is now just people simping over Pokemon once again. I hope the new game is good. The winds and waves when they come out. I hope it is. Maybe I eat my words, right? Maybe Nintendo comes strong and they're like, you know what? back to basics type shit, right? Here's an absolute banger of a Pokemon game. You're welcome, right? No more slop for you, Lenny. No more Uncle Lenny slop, surely, right? Oh god, I hope I'm not lost. I think I know where I am. I think. Yeah, because up here I got stuck, right? So I go in through here. Because what had happened was we sailed around that way on the island to my left. There was nothing there, and so I saw the mountain across the way, so I said, fuck it. Let's just sail straight across. So now, if I come in here, we're heading right back towards our spawn base. It should be like right there. Just again, it is so unfortunate. The wind started to turn, but just not in our direction now. Like it was behind us at first, and now it's turning into our face again. So mildly unfortunate. Mildly unfortunate. Dude, I'm telling you, D, it's tons of fun. You become a little nomad of sorts. I highly suggest you, like, don't go too far from your base. And when you explore, you always keep the ocean, at least at the start. Once you get a little bit further in, you can kind of switch it up and do a little more risque. But always keep the ocean on your left or right and never go too far inland unless you have to. Unless, like, you see like a burial crypt a bit further in, or you see an Eikthyr spawner a bit further in. Always keep it on your left or your right and just follow it. Maybe try and map out your entire starting island if you can. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad I remembered this because it would have been real awkward to get lost. I might put a structure on one of these little islands here so I know where to go. Maybe build an arrow and point in a direction. Oh, the wind. Oh, okay. That's exactly how I got lost in our multiplayer world, so I feel you. I can sympathize and understand. So yeah, we're gonna have to go far past here. We're basically sailing straight, all right? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through here. We're gonna stop at the spawn base and upgrade some gear. That's important. We get our troll armor to tier 3, which isn't max, but tier 3 is pretty good. We'll have 10 armor on each piece, I believe. We're gonna upgrade the bronze helmet. Actually, it's 3 max. Wait, that actually might be max. No, 4's max. Basically, what it'll do is it'll put the troll armor, I believe, on par. Well, actually, currently my troll armor is on par with base copper. So another upgrade, and we are slightly better than base copper. And then we'll have the copper helmet and upgrade that to max if I can. I think it costs like, what was like 2 or 3 bronze to upgrade it. We do have a good amount of bronze sitting on us right now. I'm gonna need like 18 of it though to make the sword and shield combo. Just a little bit steep. I kind of wish I knew the early access were so good at chopping wood. Didn't expect that, to be honest. Actually, can they chop fine wood? It would have saved me like 6 bronze, which I could have used for the shield. That's alright though. We still have to make the fermenter too. I should probably start making healing meads. That would be probably our next best thing to do right now, is to start getting some healing potions going. For now though, I'll just start processing some shit. Right, home sweet home. Haven't been here in a minute. Set our spawn point. First things first. Before I forget, I did set it right. I did, thank God. I'm out of wood. Okay, we're gonna have to probably farm some wood. We got tons of carrots ready to go. Obviously, our honey is just the honey production is beautiful. You love to see this. You really do. It doesn't get much better. I've never had the luxury of having 1.5 million beehives, so I'm very happy with that. Let's store a bunch of shit real fast before I forget to, right? Stacks, just kind of click through, place stacks, click through, stacks, click through, place stacks, click through, place stacks, place stacks, place stacks, place stacks, and place stacks. Okay, food chests, I forgot these. Again, we place our stacks, right? Whew, we have so much honey. Oh my god. I feel spoiled. Right, let's zoom in so I can see the carrots a little better here and harvest them up. Can finally get some good food going again. This is going to be very nice. Our deer stew, carrot soup, and boar jerky combo. Though part of me is tempted to do Queen's Jam. Unfortunately, when it comes to the potions, or the meads we'll call them, right? Let's stay on Viking theme here. The meads also require me to go ahead and use like raspberries and blueberries. Blueberries more so being a little bit more of a tedious process to get. We got to go harvest them in the Black Forest. Now, I do want to spend a moment here before I replant, because I do want to replant to get some more seeds, obviously, right? These other seeds on my cultivator. Gotta make the carrot soup, gotta make the deer stew, so I'm gonna need mushrooms. No, we got a good amount of mushrooms now, so I'm really going hard on those. I got 13 blueberries. I need those for the deer stew as well. So yeah, we gotta build, like I said, I want to find the elder and kill it. I know we can probably kill the elder. Once I kill the elder, I get the swamp key. I can find a swamp, just really quickly finagle my way through a crypt using the stag breaker, right? Stag breaker has that big AoE. It'll hit through the mud puddles or the mud piles, whatever you want to call them. And I can get a good stack of iron, bring it back. And then we can make find a more permanent base location, and preferably build it near a section of Black Forest that has a couple of berry bushes in them, so we can keep those on tap. Raspberries are really frequent in the meadows, and there's not a lot of like danger in the meadows, so I'm not like too concerned about hanging out here. But definitely gotta find some spots to get more blueberries, that's for sure. So let's start by upgrading my troll armor. I think we have everything I need for that now to get it to max. Let's see. Upgrade. No, we gotta upgrade the station one more time. I'm gonna double check on the wiki real fast. Troll armor Valheim, the troll set. It can get up to plus what? You gonna tell me or no? Crafting effect, sneak. Yeah, but okay, yeah, it goes up to tier 4. We're at quality 3, so we got one more that we can do. It's gonna cost us another 12 troll hide to get there, which is fine. That's fine. We just gotta kill one more troll and we'll be good. We're able to get that maxed out. That's not bad. The cape, I think it's the same deal. It's just, I'm gonna need to get, yeah, just leather strips and coal. That's fine. But again, we're buffing that armor up as much as possible. Let's see what I need for the helmet real fast, right? Did I repair? I did repair, yeah, okay. I believe the helmet is just bronze, so it's not too bad. Yeah, 3 bronze, that's probably 3, 6, like so on and so forth, right? I would assume anyways. But this will bump me up to another +2 armor, I think, right? Get it on par with all this stuff. That'll be nice. Let's start cooking some shit. Though I don't know if I have much wood sitting around. Let's see, which chest was it? This one? Yeah, I actually don't have a lot of wood. I gotta do a little wood farming, it seems. God damn. Okay. Well, let's hold on to our carrots then. Let's not waste them. We'll go ahead and make some more food here once we're more situated, right? We're ready to go back out again and explore. I want to upgrade the stag breaker. And I want to get a quick number check on what I need for bronze. So for the bronze sword, it's 8. All right. And then 10. So yeah, we're going to need a good amount of bronze. God damn. 18 bronze to make that. We currently have, let's see, that's 5 right there, right? No. Is it? How do I make bronze again? What is it? It's a 2-to-1 ratio. So to make 5, it's 10 and 5. So we have 13 here. I gotta cook this. Okay, yeah, we got enough. We got enough for the sword and shield. That's fine. I don't know if I have enough to start upgrading. I'll probably have to gather a little bit more for the upgrades, and then I also need to get enough to be able to build our fermenter, which I should probably put a staircase here to make this easier. So that's a little, yeah, see, this is so awkward, holy shit. A little bit unfortunate, but that's all right. It's not too bad. After that, we'll be good on bronze. I don't have to make anything else, as long as my cultivator doesn't break. Right? No, they can't fully break, that's right, so. Not a bad haul. Oh, okay, I can start cooking some. Let's take this out. Make this all into bronze real quick. To free up some space, right? Oh, it did a little ding. I got an extra one. Nice. Wait, how does that work? I don't know how that works with, it's like crafting. Do I have a crafting skill? That shit's gonna process while I sleep. Oh, what's the crafting skill called? Probably called crafting. Anyways, do you ever just have a moment where you realize you're being stupid, but you don't mean to be? Real quick, what I'll do, I'm gonna take those 25 right there, right? And we're just gonna real fast, real quick, plant those. Reseed them. 25, that's 75 carrot seeds. We're gonna end up eating probably a shit ton of carrots, so hashtag worth, right? Not bad. Let's get a good night's sleep in, brother. No, it's just a stupid thing. Oh, wait, why is my crafting, like, why am I getting extra stuff? Is it a crafting skill? Guys, I swear I have 350 hours in this game. I swear, I swear, I swear. Alright, give me my tin. Let's take this. 5 more. Perfect. Just need 4 more. Yeah, we definitely have enough. Actually, I think I have enough to make the fermenter too, but not the upgrades. So I will have to do a little bit more farming, but that's fine. Honestly, that is totally okay in my opinion. So yeah, let's go gather some wood real quick. so we can load up. I can actually probably like just put my bronze axe like out of my inventory, low key. I don't think I even need this. I'll put it here with this one for now. I can leave these open for meads and stuff once it's like done. I have all my main tools here, so. Although when I get the buckler and stuff, I'm gonna have to, you know, actually I'll leave these open, it's fine. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of finagling with my inventory. I really gotta work on this bow skill though. Bow, if we're gonna keep the difficulty on the highest, I'm definitely gonna need to get this, I didn't even kill the grayling. See that? See what I mean? Gonna have to get this jacked up. What's it currently at? Bow. It's only at 14, all right? I gotta get that shit to like 100 ASAP. ASAP. I will say, all right, I want you guys to remember this. Every time I end up getting a new weapon, there's almost always a raid. So let's mentally prepare ourselves to get absolutely bombarded once I build this sword and buckler, okay? I think we're gonna see things get a little dicey real quick. It seems like it happens almost every time I make a new weapon. Jericho, good to see you. Welcome in. You don't need too much wood. I'm not building anything. I just need the fuel for the furnace, right? Oh no, I need to get a little bit of fine wood while I'm out here too, actually, because I'm gonna need that for the fermenter. I could start to put down my spikes if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. Your save got corrupted in Valheim? Oh, that's brutal, bro. That's so brutal, dude. How far in were you? Hopefully, like, you weren't, like stupid far. I'm talking, like, plains, mistlands onward, you know? Oh, actually, D, I wanted to ask you, too, because you talked about no map. Do you think you'll stay with it or no? Do you think it's for you? I'm gonna sneeze, chat, fair warning. I hate these sneezes that just sit on the edge of your nose and don't come. I'm getting blue ball by a sneeze. I'm sorry. It just snuck out. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. How did your friend cheat? It shouldn't, even if he cheats, I don't think it should mess with your world unless like you're playing on a public server. Like when I played with the boys, we cheated. We were building a big base and we got tired of farming stone, so we just spawned in all the stone we needed. No shame. All right, we'll let that cook. And then the durability is actually pretty good too on the early axes. It doesn't take nearly as much damage as the copper axe, which is strange. Might as well just keep farming. While we wait for that to cook. Restart from 0? I'm assuming you mean you restart from nothing twice? That's unfortunate. I'm telling you, maybe honestly try playing it single player for your first playthrough with no friends to fuck around with you. Unless you enjoy that. I know some people love getting trolled by their friends. Personally, when I'm playing a game, like it's like a first time type thing, like if I was to like get trolled now by friends, it's funny, right? But if it was my first time around on Valheim and I'm trying to learn the game, my friends are fucking with me, I'd be so pissed. Dude, can I hit the stump? Jesus. But regardless, I am sorry your gaming experience was unfortunately not the best. Shame on your friend. Oh my god. Have we had a tree death yet? I don't think we've had a tree death yet, actually, now that I think about it. Why are these things surprisingly good at chopping down trees? It's kind of hilarious to me. God damn, holy shit. It's eating the wood. I'm getting so much. Yeah, I kind of do something similar where, like, if I'm playing a game sometimes, I'll have a single player with myself and then, like, obviously a multiplayer with the boys. It just kind of gives that separation for me to do things that I want to do that normally, like, you wouldn't be able to do. Like, for example, with multiplayer in this game, let's say you're playing with 4 homies. That's what I did. I played with 4 homies, right? We had to gear all 4 of the homies out. So the amount of, like, copper we had to farm, the amount of iron we had to farm, and not to mention if we wanted to use copper or iron in a build for our base, right? It's a lot of extra farming that, like, in a single player world, you don't have to do, right? And to be fair, you could argue, well, Lenny, you've got like 4 other dudes with you farming away too. It's not as smooth as you would think. Let's keep it real. People get distracted. Check clips when you get a chance. I'm curious, hang on. Let's see, I'm checking clips. Hashtag Discord, exclamation mark Discord. I'm getting blue ball. By a sneeze. Dude, I have such dad sneezes. It's insane, bro. Such dad sneezes. Started spawn. Would you let him go into creative mode? Oh, foul play, foul play. No creative mode, boys, unless you're spawning in stone. Normally I'd be like, you know, guys, we're not going to use creative mode, but I don't think people understand how slow farming is in this game sometimes. It took ages to build up that shit, so... And we wanted to build a really big, nice castle. And so we just spawned the shit in. We said, fuck that. We were not going to spend an eternity farming stone to build it. Alright, let's get 10 more copper. And we get 5 more bronze. We'll have enough. Beautiful. And now we're just chilling for a little bit while we wait for that to cook. Once we have that stuff cooked, we'll be able to make our new gear, and then we'll head out on our journey to try and find what we're looking for. This is awkward. I didn't realize this was messed up. That's okay. Did y'all know there is water damage in this game, by the way? The forest is oh my god almighty. Close the doors! Hold the gates! Let's see how it goes. It's working! It's actually working, chat! My plan! Open fire! They're gonna break this gate so quick. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Oh no, I'm out of arrows! Oh god. Oh god, what have I done? We need fire arrows. We need fire arrows. Go, 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 go. They're gonna break through any minute. They don't know what to do, so they're just attacking the walls. Open fire! Rain down hell! You know, hindsight, it's raining. Maybe the fire arrows were a bit of a waste. There's one big man down there by himself. If the big man's down there, I could probably... If I kill the shaman... I think I can just... Rip and tear! Okay, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming! Woo! Yeah, you better run, cowards. You don't know who you're fucking with. I'm just saying, low key. All right, chat, I don't want to glaze myself too hard. But this choke point plan worked out pretty well. I'm even like relatively protected from those rocks. He's so frustrated. He's just slapping walls. He's like, what the fuck, man? He's like, you let me in last time. But you know what? Uncle Lenny's got new strats. It's game over for you, buddy. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I think that's the first raid we've done where it wasn't an absolute catastrophe. Up top, chat. Let's go. Big. The plan did work. It sufficed. Wasn't pretty. It wasn't beautiful. But you know what? It did its job. Now, if those were trolls, I think we can agree. Maybe we're not looking too hot. I think if that was an army of trolls, I think we might have been screwed. But all things considered, I think that went very well. Right. And it killed time. See? I think the copper's almost done. Yeah, one more. The axes did their job. They went to work. Let's see, what do I need for this? Wood. And then the sword. Bronze, sword, leather, and wood. Okay. Let's pick up a little bit of wood. Some leather. Very nice. Let's go ahead and grab the tin, 5, and all the bronze. Let's go ahead and boom, boom, boom. We have just enough to craft my buckler. My sword. nice. Well, I'll move that there, move this over, move this over. Move this to there, move that to there. Let's move that back, move that back, move that back. Move this. Yeah, Stag Breaker's useful. I'll keep it there. Beautiful. All right. All right. The classic Valheim setup. Now again, we can't repair at a workbench with these items. You gotta do it at a forge. To me, that's not the end of the world. I think we'll be all right. We'll survive. Build that back up. Fill her up. Thank you. Store that. Now let's see. What's it gonna cost to upgrade all this? So 3, ooh, 5, 4. So, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a grind if I want to upgrade this stuff. Now, the buckler we get because the parry is just really nice on the buckler. Actually, it's not as good as I thought it was. Not, okay, it's better than most other weapons, or I'm sorry, most other blocking things. But not as good as the bear claws. So the bear claws don't have the same damage as the sword. So, you know, we're gonna have to put this thing through its paces, test it out, see how it feels, and then go from there, right? Get a little parry check. Little parry check. Yeah, that's nice. Gotta train the sword skill a little bit too. You know, we haven't really used blades yet, but I feel pretty good about it. Normally, I think at this point, I'd be able to maybe parry a troll, but because we're not, like, super duper strong right now, I don't think that's on the menu. I wanted to check real quick. What's this? Boar meat and the neck tails for the minced meat. For extra health. Boar jerky, so what, 23, 23. Yeah, we'll do the mix. We'll do that. Carrot soup. Deer stew. Possibly the minced meat's probably better for me to make, actually. It's not like, it's like 5 less HP, but it uses ingredients that I have a lot more of. So we'll do minced meat. Let's make these. I know I got a good amount of boar meat. I got a good amount of neck tails. Got some of these, right? And then we got carrots for the soup. Need some shroomies. I got those on me, right? So let's make a stack of these, yeah. How many does that make? Just one? That makes 1. Okay, that's fine. I didn't realize that's actually not a bad, like, deal here early on. Normally I go for the deer stew, 5 extra HP, but like I said, we kind of need to conserve blueberries a little bit. Make 8 of those. Need some carrot soup. Do 5 of these. I got an extra, nice. Thank you. A couple more boar jerkies, put us back over that 10 mark. We're chilling, alright. We're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. Store that, and store that. Store these. Store the Queen's Gem as well. The leather back where it belongs. Got like 40 arrows on me. Should probably make some more, actually. Fire arrows, as you guys saw. Even in the rain, for some reason, the bigger enemies stayed on fire. It's always good to see, right? And it's a good use of the copious amounts of resin that I'm hanging on to right now. So let's go ahead and craft a couple more stacks here, right? All right, bro. Like, janitor, good to see you too, big dog, I guess. Welcome in, janitor. How you doing? 100 fire arrows should be plenty. I think most things are susceptible to fire, which is nice too. I'm actually just gonna store all this there, I guess, for the time being. It's fine. That there, very good, very good. Let's load this up all the way. It's full. All right, let's then go over here. Grab 10 more copper, cook that up. I do have some more on the boat as well. Can't forget that. I'll be sure to offload it before we go on our next journey here, right? We here? Mm-hmm. 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 I keep hitting, dude. I keep bouncing between too many games. I hit the Minecraft sprint button. It's control for me on Minecraft, so I just tried to sprint, but I did a sneak roll instead. Unbelievable. Are you having a good weekend so far? Is everything going well? IDK? What do you mean IDK? What do you mean by that? Hmm? What do you mean by that? Good morning. Okay. Nice, very nice, very nice. Let's just keep periodically smelting a lot of this shit, right? Got about another 10 bronze that could be built right now. A little bit more possibly, but this will be used for the fermenter when we get back. This batch right here. All right. Let's get to it, boys. We are going to head off in that direction. We need to go all the way around to about here on the other side and then go straight, right? I'm going to bring a little bit of wood with me so I can put down a bed if I feel like I have to. I don't think we will have to, but, you know, just in case, right? IDK man, here. You know what, guys? I need more positive vibes. Okay, guys? I need you guys, when I ask you how you're doing, to be like, yippee! You know, like, come on, can I get a yippee in chat? All right, not a great start to this journey. Oh, it's about to be an even worse start to the journey. We're shipwrecked, marooned, on the spot. P? P? I bet you like that, don't you, little freak? What the fuck? Well, what did you do last night, janitor? What's going on? Did you do anything fun? Did you, I don't know, talk to a femboy? I don't know, man. Like, what do you get up to? Guys, I no longer care about your days. I just want to make that clear. I'm never asking you guys how you're doing. I don't think I care anymore. Rude? I'm not rude. You guys are rude. Don't call me rude. You're rude. Man. What rank is my bow? 3? Yeah, I gotta upgrade the workbench one more time. Okay. Don't you do it. Don't do it, please. I'm begging. That's a rock. Dodge the rock. I'm so good at this game. The wind is turning. Oh god, please just let me get to a spot where it stays on my back. Do not make me do another long journey with no wind. I'll cry. Please, I'm begging you, Odin. Odin, don't do it! Thank you. Touched a few fem... Do you don't need... Okay, I don't need to know that you're touching femboys. This is a boundary that needs to be set, guys. I don't need to know about your bedroom activities. Chalker, I know, but I don't want to hear about them. I don't. I asked. Well, I didn't ask if you like diddled a femboy. Like, what the fuck? Guys, I'm at a point where I'm gonna delete TikTok too, bro. Can somebody else like please like help me? This is not a joke. I'm scrolling TikTok and know how like every like 10 swipes they give you an ad at this point, basically, right? You can just swipe right by it, obviously, but like I'll be swiping and it keeps giving me advertisements for gay dating apps. Nothing wrong with being gay, chat, but I'm not gay. Why does TikTok think I'm gay? Dude, like, you pull up my likes, and it's just me liking a bunch of cosplay girl videos, bro. Like, what the fuck? And they're like, it's a cover-up. This guy's projecting. He thinks women are icky. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm just trying to vibe. Why'd you laugh so hard? Why did you laugh so hard? Thinks you must what if like the people I'm liking are actually femboys? Now I'm getting nervous. I thought they were all women. Men ain't shaped like that. I swear to God, I'm gonna crash. I just made a mess. Oh my God. Oh my God! Guys! What the fuck? I swear, like, this time last year, whenever I brought up femboys, Janner would be like, man, I'm straight. And now all he talks about is femboys. I'm touching them, apparently. I'm straight? What do you mean? You can't talk about femboys like this and then try and convince me you're straight. I'm sorry, it is just not gonna happen. It's not in the cards for you, unfortunately. Okay, so here we are. Here's the bay, right? Now, if I'm correct, no, we gotta go all the way around. Wait, we gotta go all the way around this. Yeah, we gotta go around here because it's pointing me past this area, so I kind of have to keep sailing this way and see what's over here. I'm gonna eat food because I'm terrified I'm gonna die. Like a arrow is gonna fly in and kill me. That's like the classic VR chat mentality right there, low-key. A guy being like, guys, just because me and the homie ERP'd yesterday doesn't make me gay. It's like, brother. We're talking about Janitor liking femboys, then telling me he's straight. I mean, those don't line up. Exactly. It's just the homie. God, VR chat is just mental illness incarnate, huh? It really, really is. Is that a bear stuck inside that building? Is that a multiple starred bear? It looks very different colored and big. It's a one-starred bear. Yeah, no, we're gonna keep going here. That thing would probably one-shot my boat. Okay, actually, no, they wouldn't. I learned the enemies aren't doing... Okay, let me double check this real quick. I had the world settings open. Valheim world settings, world modifiers. Combat. Okay, no. Oh, wow. The enemies are doing 200% more damage, and I'm doing 70% less damage. That's kind of crazy, actually. What the fuck? And they're faster, apparently, too. Did not know that. You guys, again, VR chat is the crux of mental illness. Honestly, seeing that, I'm kind of tempted to lower the difficulty to normal. I can't believe it's 200% more damage. That doesn't feel real. It doesn't. But I guess that would make a lot of sense why people say parrying on harder difficulties is pointless, right? Oh, come on. This is way deeper than it's letting on. There we go. We're good. All right. Goddamn. Should I just keep going straight through here? I don't know. Do you guys think it would be cringe to lower the difficulty at this point? Oh, it actually might be right there. Hang on. There's a black forest right over there. And this is the exact direction it was pointing in. Get your minds out of the gutter, you sick fucks. Okay, that's still Black Forest there. I really feel like it might be over in this Black Forest, actually. Go a little bit further this way and see. Still no swamp is insane to me, by the way. I'm just saying. That's our spawn island still, though. I know that. So I can just ride back that way if this feels like a waste. But I think it's going to be over here somewhere, the Elder. All right, boys, get your peepers on. We're looking. No mountain, no nothing. There is a building right there I could stop and check. Maybe there's a stone there. We'll see. Yeah, the mist is rolling in, it looks like, too. Ugh. Oh, are you fucking shitting me? God, this is bad. This one's bad. I do need to kill one more troll, but... Nothing here. Nope. Let's get the fuck out of here. The log troll is just not the play right now. Put it in reverse, Terry. Oh no. Does he see me? He hears me. No, he doesn't. Okay. Go, 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 go. Top speed, top speed, top speed. We're good. We're chilling. What was I gonna say? Oh! Swamp! Wait, actually a big find. Okay, wait, whoa, whoa, okay. We're gonna stop here. Because we don't want to go into the swamp just yet, right? Oh, pardon me, wants to get greedy and just do a little peek. Let's do a drive-by. Let's do a drive-by. Let's do a drive-by. Wait. This is the smallest swamp I've ever seen. This is not real. There is no way this is real. Are you kidding me? Okay, there's more. There's more down here. All right. There's a Draugr right there. Good lord. Okay, yeah, it goes deeper inland. You can see the trees coming over the, or going over the top there, right? Apparently this ocean is also considered the swamp because there's an ooze there. There's some Draugr spawning. Okay, all right. I'm trying to look to see if there's maybe a good spot to post up here, because if I'm correct, the elder spawn's got to be over here somewhere too, right? D, by the way, since you play the game, I want your opinion on this. Would you call me a pussy if I drop the combat difficulty down to normal? Yes? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Alright, we do have a bit of a spot here, it looks like. Near the swamp. Now what I want to do is I want to get a little base on this side over here down. So we can explore a bit, and if I die, it's not as scary. It's, God, it's about to be nighttime. Fuck. I wish I got here faster, low-key. I'm looking at this meadows right here. The meadows is kind of keeping me hopeful. that I might be able to find. If I can find like an abandoned house right here, that'd be kind of cool. We'll see though. This is a very, very weird area. It's a mixture of black forest, meadows, and swamp all in one. Alright, this is probably the best spot I'm going to be able to get here. Although it is a little bit too close, in my opinion, to both the swamp and the black forest. We'll see though. I might just keep sailing, try and get around this spot. I'd rather spend an extra 5 minutes sailing than jump on land here, start building. Because what I'm worried about is we're right on the edge of the black forest. There's a troll right there. Right on the edge of the black forest. So at night, the gray dwarfs will spawn. The you know, the shamans and shit, right? Those all come piling in from the sides. And then also we're close to this small, tiny patch of swamp. Now here's the thing, right? Swamps are good if there's a crypt in them, right? A sunken crypt. I am not seeing any type of like signs of a sunken crypt being over here, so we're gonna land here. This looks relatively safe. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about right here. We're really close, so... hello? Block? Okay. Let's get down. Crafting table. Snap. Thank you. I don't know why it's so hard to like see what I'm doing right now. Oh, the water comes right up. That's kind of funny actually. Alright, spawn point set, that's good. Dying here is no longer a death sentence. I'm talking like a run death sentence when I say that, by the way. Like, if we die in certain spots, so far away from like a space to sleep, or like set our spawn, it's gonna be brutal. Alright, let's rest up. I saw somebody build that there, honestly, that little tent set up there. I saw that and I was like, ooh, I gotta adopt that, you know? A 1-star boar. I was gonna say, that is not your average boar. Alright. We gotta look around and try and find a sign of the elder spawn. I'll leave the boat here at the camp. We'll move this way towards the Black Forest. Of course it's about to rain, right? Just has to. Just my luck. Part of me wanted to peek my head into the swamp, but I know that's just not the play. See, upgrading to fire arrows, definitely the play. I don't know why he stays on fire even though it's raining when like the smaller enemies don't, but I'm not gonna complain, right? Nice. There's a part of me that wants to try and parry the troll. Oh god. Kicked him into the water. Okay, get my troll hide. That should be enough to fully upgrade the troll armor, which is great. Now we can't make it a habit to get into like long, prolonged fights. Especially when it's raining out. It is going to be a brutal endeavor. But I do need to get up here and explore and see if we can't find what we're looking for. If we're lucky, this should be close to where the Elder Spawner was. Unless I'm completely, like, incorrect, which could be a thing. Oh, that is snow. Okay. So, there's a mountain here as well, which isn't great to see. Not good, not good. Do got a little bit of copper here, not too far from the shore. Actually, a lot of bit of copper, I think. Yeah, it's a mountain biome. All right. Not a very big mountain, interestingly enough. Yeah, I can see the, like, that's the top right there, it looks like. Okay. I just heard something guard break. Skeletons? Skeletons, yeah. Okay. We will actually check out this burial crypt, and I'll tell you why. I remember a bit of a strategy that we're going to test out here. This is an old strategy. I haven't done it in a minute. But what we're going to do is we are going to come into here. And now if I remember correctly, if we can find a stone that points me in the direction of the boss. God, the bronze sword's just, it's just a classic. It really is. But if we can find it, I'll do the thing where I look at it, right? I click on it and it like guides me in like the direction of like where the thing is. Now, normally you wouldn't be able to actually tell where that's taking you, right? Because, well, you're inside a crypt. How the hell are you gonna know what you're doing, you know? Well, what you can do is you can pull out your crafting bench. Well, these guys don't do any damage to me anymore. Holy shit. I lied. But you can pull out your crafting bench or your like crafting tool, and you can pull out a beam and point it in a direction. And when you come out, the beam will be pointing in the direction that you were pointing it inside the crypt. So I'm gonna click the stone, turn, pull the beam out, point the beam in the direction that I'm facing, and then I'll be able to tell which way the boss is from here. Now that is only if we can find what we're looking for here. We might just get unlucky and it might not be in the cards, might not be one in here, so we'll see. They're not always guaranteed, I don't think. I'm gonna store pine cones and the rocks, I guess. Don't really need those. Wood's more important out here. Yeah, it looks like we're just kind of unfortunately unable to... Oh, hello, hang on. Things just got a whole lot more lively. I missed. Love the sword. It sounds like there might be a ghost down there. Alright, this thing is big, it's just all top heavy, I guess is the way to put it. Or one lopsided, that's the word. Everything's just on this one side. Alright, let's play it safe. We are stronger than we were last time we came through one of these. But let's not get overconfident, right? Play it slow, get our parries. 1v1 fights, nothing crazy. Okay, there's an archer down here. There's the ghost. Dodge. Parry. Look at that damage. Gotta love the sword, boys. You gotta respect it, too. Old reliable. Never go wrong with a sword and board tactic. Never, ever. You really, really can't. Couple of cores. Nice. Another ghost. And let's play it I missed, okay. As my block gets better too, we'll get a lot more parries. Oh, nice! We got enough for another forge. That's really nice to see, actually. Hell yeah. Now, a lot of treasure in here. If we can find Haldor, honestly, that'd be kind of huge. I could just sell this shit right away. But unfortunate though, no direct stone to show where the boss is, unfortunately. Was really hoping we'd find one. Actually, it makes me kind of hopeful. Maybe it's not here because we're close. We can maybe hope. We can make up a story in our head that it wasn't here because we are just so dangerously close to the boss that the game was like, no, we can't give you a stone to tell you where you are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna... Can I sit and get rested in here or no? Or do I need the fire? I think I need to put a fire down for that, but we'll see. I can't remember. I think I need a fire for that. Alright. Back to business. Troll cave up here. I think we killed the troll that resides in it, actually. Yeah, we got a structure up ahead. Oh no, that is just a really interestingly... Oh no, it is. Okay, it's a structure. Okay, yep, it's one of these ones. This could have a stone that will point us towards the boss. We gotta get through this horde of Grey Dwarfs first. This is where the fire arrows would be kind of clutch, but we are unfortunately... Yep, okay, perfect. There's a stone here. Alright, let's just play this safe. Quick stab. Quick block. Quick swing. Quick roll. Nice. Walk away so we don't waste stamina. Dodge the rocks. Parry that one. Stab. Parry that one. Roll. Woohoo! Working on that sword skill, baby. There she is. Beautiful. Not too bad, not too bad. Right. Wait, let me double check that real quick. Hang on. This direction. Gotta move with some confidence here. Oh yeah, no. This is looking real good, actually. I'm liking this. Goes down into a more seemingly flat location. Around a small biome, mountain biome. Remember that stone? So that's our kind of like a marker for us there. You feel me? Let's take out this spawner while we're heading through. Nice, caught it off guard, basically. Very good. Quick little parry, we'll stab, we'll drop. Skeleton trophy for the seed there. We need a couple of those to spawn the elder, so. Ooh. Hang on, what tier of bear is that? If it's a 1-star, we're chilling. Oh, I mean, if it's not a 1-star, we're chilling. God damn, the game does not want me to succeed right now. They are throwing curveballs out of left field at me, and one of those curveballs is apparently a fucking 1-star bear, bro. That is not good. Let's try and go wide here, go around it. That thing will 100% ruin my fucking day, so. That mountain right there is also a good way of me telling where I am when I head back up through here. Okay, this is actually just coming down to the shore. What the fuck? So yeah, this is just back on the other side of the spawn island. And if I were to go like rap hard, I'd probably find the spawn again. Or did I somehow cross into the location of a new island without realizing it? Oh, interesting. Looking to see if maybe I get lucky. Maybe there's another stone here. No, there isn't. Well, it's pointing me in this direction, which I kind of hate. This does feel familiar. We're going to have to go that way. That means we got to go around the island. We are on the edge of it, I believe, which is fine. So I can just hop on the boat and sail around it. But we got to go directly across that way. There should be an island over there. Now, I'm getting a little worried because we're getting really far from spawn. And getting lost now would be absolutely brutal. So, to be fair, all we would really lose if we got lost was the ability to go back and like hang the boss trophies on the spawn, like, you know, area. But in that same breath also, it's like we don't need to do that. So even if I get lost, I can eventually try and find my way back to spawn. It would just be very, very brutal. All right, let's get on the boat and keep going around the island. Once we get to the other side, oh, I should probably, it's getting nighttime now. I might regret this, but I was gonna say I should probably put down a like structure so I know where I am once I get around. And then that way I can use that as a means to kind of guide myself across the ocean. But, oh, skellies. Ow, damn. Ow, okay, all right. My bad. Chill. Could check this one too, but I just don't think it's worth it. Let's get back over here. Get over to the campsite. We'll figure it out from there. We're on the right path. That's all I can say. It's not as clear cut as I was hoping it would be when we got here, but you know what? Like I said, we picked no map. We wanted this to be an adventure. All right. Camp should be just down here, actually. Yeah, here's the troll cave. All right, all right, all right. We're chilling, we're chilling. Do I have the wind? I don't have the wind, fortunately. Yeah, sword and board was definitely the play for this playthrough, I think. Or just, like, honestly, any weapon, really. But sword and board was super safe. It was a good choice. Here's the crypt that we went down. Just follow the coast. There is now a bear in between us and the ship. I am apparently not allowed to catch breaks. No starred bear. That's actually probably doable. I don't know why I thought I could parry that. I was so confident too. That hit me. Okay. I did not expect that to hit me, but it did. Not the best situation to be in, huh? 23, baby. 23. We're not too far off. It's just over here, I think. I'm gonna sleep and see if the bear despawns, actually. It's about to be nighttime. Oh, god damn it, bro. Oh my god, wait, he's right there. That's not the same bear. That's not the same bear. I absolutely despise the Black Forest. I want to say it. I want to say it. I despise it. Like, this is kind of ridiculous right now. Low key. You know, I could have just done a normal playthrough, right? Could have been big vibing, chilling away. There it is. Yeah, it's not the same bear. Dude, it is legitimately standing on my grave marker. Why is there so many gray dwarfs? How did I not equip that? All right, I got a torch. Not bad damage on the sword. Bro somehow lost track of me. That's good. Free sneak attack. The damage is much better, obviously. Hey, on the sword. Right up his bum. I'm gonna have to kill the other one too, probably. I think it's too close to my boat. And this one's running towards the other one, unfortunately. Please get stuck here, thank you. Nope, fuck me. All right. Might be stupid, but I'm gonna do it. It was stupid. It was stupid. I can't have it going down towards this other bear. It'll be death. I can't handle two at once. I have to kill it here. There we go. Good lord. I'm dropping the treasure. I'm making a call on that. No trophy? Okay, no trophy. Trophy's a big find because you can get a decent enough, what do you call it? Just want to make sure there's no trophy here. Took me the whole day to get my shit back. I'm gonna dodge this bear. But the trophy lets you build a amulet that's pretty good. One sec, but I got text. I gotta check real quick. Alright, we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. It's like the bronze bear pendant or something, and it gives you like the adrenaline stuff. You know what I'm saying? The new stat they added in. Alright, let's get on the boat and get the fuck out. Oh, the wind's gonna be in my face. We got to go around through here. If we're lucky, this shouldn't be too hard to get through. Worst comes to worst, we die. But you have to go through the middle of a swamp. This isn't a very good swamp. Like, we found it finally, but it's just not good. I'm seeing no crypts whatsoever, no sign of a crypt whatsoever. Okay, good. This does look like it kind of just wraps here, and then we can go through. Okay, maybe not as good as I thought it was here, actually, because it's kind of tight there. But I do have to get over on that side to go towards where it's pointing me towards the Elder. If we're lucky, we'll maybe find a better swamp on the other side of the world here, you know what I mean? You watch. I'm saying this, and then I'm going to come around here, and there's going to be like a bone mass spawner right here, and I'm going to be like, well, fuck, you know? I'm trying to see. Is there a good spot to come through or no? No, it's all land right there. Like, there's like the smallest chance we can squeeze through here. Oh, God. Do I take the chance? I'm going to go for it. Oh, there's a Draugr right in the middle of it, too, it looks like. Let's go max speed. Waves are getting a little rough. Max speed through here. Oh god, the leeches. Don't get stuck, big dog. If you get stuck, it's GG. If I get stuck, we're dead. It's that simple. This is a huge risk to take for no reason at all. Okay, okay. Not as bad as it could have been. We made it through. Is that a Draugr village? Oh my god, I've never seen a Draugr village before. Like, I know that's kind of crazy to say with all the time that I have in the game, but I've legit never ever seen one. So if we go over there, there's gonna be a bunch of undead dudes. I don't know what you're supposed to do with them. I don't know if they have good loot or anything like that. I just know they are a relatively rare spawn. It's cool to see. Part of me is really tempted to go take a look at it, but given how things have been today, let's just try and find this fucking thing. So, where are we currently? We're definitely kind of lost, I think, in regards to like where we are in relation to spawn. I do know that if I follow this, actually, I think it's pointing me that way. I'm gonna go this way. If I come back to this island and just go through there, the Draugr village is actually a really good little waypoint there, so I don't get lost. I know if I go through there and cut left and just keep going straight, eventually we'll make our way back to where we were for the spawn village, right? Now, if we're lucky, the spawner should just be like dead this way somewhere. If we're going based on where it's been pointing me. Could be over there. There's also a small mountain there. Doesn't look big enough to have any silver on it, I don't think. We'll see though. No, it's not big enough, no way. Oh, that's a good sign. This could potentially have a spot to direct me towards the boss, and I can real quick use the wood I have to box this up and make it into a safe spot to sleep for the time being. It is about to be nighttime. Oh, what the fuck? Why is there always a bear at the worst times, bro? No way. Dude, this wet debuff is the worst thing in the game. Let's get inside. Okay, we're good. We're chilling. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're relatively safe now. I can die and not panic. I gotta get rid of that bear, though. It's too close. It's just too fucking close. Man, I didn't realize my sword had taken so much of a beating. There. What happened? Oh, is it because the water swells up? Oh, that could be a problem, actually. I didn't really even think about that. I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that. I'll be honest. Welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? Janie? Oh, I said that right? Shit, bro. Bear. My hope is that he can't reach me up here. My hopes seem to be pretty good, actually. You know what? Him running over there, honestly, totally fine. I'm just gonna sneak so he loses aggro. Then he'll just stay over there. You can go live over there. That's totally fine. I don't care. Let's sleep. Oh, God. I am not going to be able to find my way back to spawn, bro. Holy shit. We are just so far out here. It's crazy. I'm not even sure I'm getting comfort 5 sleeping in this tower. I'll be honest. I'll be so honest. Oh, hello. I'm actually going to use my axes for this. Mainly because the sword's taking a beating, right? So I kind of need to conserve that for, like, stronger enemies, for sure. Oh, because it's raining, it's considered nighttime, so all of these enemies are going to keep spawning. Oh, this is really bad. Good. Very, very good. Can I just sleep again? Can I just sleep through this rain? Regardless, guys, I'm going to step AFK to take my quick little food break, so I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right? You guys sit tight. When I get back, we'll continue. All right? I'll BRB. All right. Guys, I got a question for you all right? It's a pretty blunt and simple one, all right? Just a bit of a vibe here, okay? I'm starting to think that maybe Valheim's not the vibe for stream for a lot of people. Thoughts? Are you guys not vibing with Valheim? I know Drapion said they weren't vibing with it. And I'm curious if anyone else is feeling the same way. Is it maybe too slow for everybody? Is that the problem? I haven't eaten yet, by the way. I just grabbed my food real quick and came down. You vibe with it? Okay. We're just having another tainted grail situation where people have voiced their dissatisfaction with the current game of choice. That's why I'm asking just bluntly. I'd rather be upfront and blunt with everybody. Well, yeah, I think coming from Terraria, where like we had the high-paced gameplay, it's definitely like a lot different, and I think for a lot of people, it's not the vibe. I did ask a couple of people, and they were all kind of like, yeah, it's really kind of rough, you know, it's just kind of slow, you know? So... well, it's not even a difficulty thing at the end of the day, let's be real. I think what it is just the pace of the game coming off of what we normally play. I'm fine, just so we're clear, I'm totally fine. I'm not enjoying myself, but if the majority of the community is not enjoying the stream, you feel me? We could just do like Terraria Calamity. I know a lot of people were kind of hyped about me potentially playing the Calamity mod for Terraria, and I'm not opposed to it. You know what I'm saying? We're just having a conversation while I eat real quick, that's all. But yeah, just to be clear, I'm fine. I'm doing A-okay, you know what I mean? I'm managing the combat difficulty just fine. It's just bears and trolls, they're a little bit tedious, but nothing unmanageable, right? I'm very much just thinking about the greater, you know, want of everybody, I guess is the way to put it, you know? Because we're on day 5 now. The first day and a half, I'd say, first 2 days maybe, it seemed like people were enjoying it, although I'll be honest, I actually think we were getting botted potentially at this point, because the first 2 days we capped out at 75 people watching, and then the day after it dropped back down to usual numbers, and I'm like, okay, you know, like, what was that all about? Harm had said we were probably getting botted. Hello. Because initially I thought it was like, you know, oh wow, people are all about this, you know? But I'm realizing, you know, while I'm vibing and there's a handful of us vibing with it because we probably, I'm assuming like D, you've played it. I know, Void, I think you might have mentioned playing it before. I think it's just, unfortunately, it's a little bit too slow paced for everybody. It is a very slow paced game. And I understand that, I can respect it. It's very similar to the situation we had with Tainted Grail, you know? So, I guess I'll ask, for the people here, would you rather I Well, I guess, do you have a preference? If we were to instead go ahead and pivot over and play the Terraria Calamity mod, which I know a lot of the Terraria heads were excited about that. I'm not opposed to playing it. Ow. Oh god, I can't parry that. Oh my god, help. You'd have a better time with Calamity, but I'm liking Valheim. I can respect that, and I appreciate the honesty. Again, guys, I'd rather everyone be upfront and real with me and tell me, like, you know, like, this is good, but it's slow. I prefer this. Like, for more than most. Fair. Fair, fair. Oh! Because I did have a lot of fun with Terraria. I know a lot of you guys were seemingly enjoying it, too. I know Calamity is one of those mods that are like very, very popular within the Terraria genre, we'll say, that space. And I'd be totally down to grip it and rip it. Where the fuck am I? What I'll probably end up doing instead, because I do personally still want to play Valheim, I might actually use it as an excuse to do our, like, first, maybe, like, YouTube gameplay type shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll record playing on a... There's no way that's a... Why is there so many bears? That's a multi-star troll, I think, too. Good lord. No, I know, D, and I'm sorry if it's frustrating, guys, that, like, I ask these questions. It's just, listen, you can pick up on the vibes sometimes, you know what I mean? You can pick up on the vibes. I do appreciate you saying that, D, it does mean a lot. I'm just very much, like reading the vibes of the room, and it's like, you know, I get it. It's sometimes just certain games don't hit. Well, I might think they're super fun. When it comes to stream, people want more high-paced, more action, more shit going on, right? So, can't even fault them. Can't even say they're wrong in any type of way, right? Just throw a rock. I'm gonna throw rocks through your window. Both games in different days. Well, yeah, so what I would do is, genuinely what I would do is one of those, like, Valheim 100-day videos, you know? Or, like, I spent X amount of days in Valheim and just play through the game, like, just casually, record it, put it up. The thing is, I don't know, actually, I could probably do a full hardcore world if I wanted to, since I won't be streaming, I can take my time completely, and then just post it up on the YouTube for some content while I'm not live. It'll be a long video too, obviously. There'll be a lot going on. So, but just given the vibes, I think that's what we're gonna do, honestly. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull the plug on this a little early. I know it's like only like a 3-hour stream compared to the 5 hours I normally do, but again, just reading the room, picking up the vibes. I'm gonna put out an announcement that starting on Monday, because I won't be live tomorrow. I got something to do tomorrow. Monday, we are going to start the Calamity Terraria mod. I think we can comfortably say it's time. Let's give the people what they want. You know, people were hyped about it. I said I was going to put it off for a bit, but I think we do it. Yeah, it's rough sometimes. I get, like, again, it's very much like attention span with stream, in my opinion. This isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying. Slower paced games, at least in my experience, usually don't do as well because people kind of just are like bored. Like when I'm farming copper in Tayden, it's so slow. Let's be real. Like that second day or that third day, it was really slow, and I can admit that. I can admit that it was a slow fucking day, and it took us a hot minute to fucking do things, right? But like Terraria, the farming is much faster, you know, and it's a little more exciting because there's a lot more enemies, a lot more shit going on. So, you know, it's something to like, you know, there's a lot of like energy still when you're doing it. And the music is also a lot more boppy, right? When it comes to Terraria. So, you know, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna give the people what they want. We'll rip Terraria, we'll rip the Calamity mod. And then I think what I'll do is I'm gonna start looking for more high-paced games like that while we're playing Terraria for stream. I think it's what we gotta do. Because, like, part of me is like, oh, I could just stream Final Fantasy and fucking vibe out, like, grinding and yapping. But what the fuck do we yap about? Because I don't want to become, like, drama slop, you know what I'm saying? Like, reacting to drama either, you know? So, but I do appreciate the honesty, guys. I do. And I again, like, D, the comment there, you watch for the stream or not the game. I appreciate it. It does mean a lot. And normally, I'm not a big, like, you know... I usually what I would do is I would just keep streaming through it and be like whatever, but like I know like people in the community want to see certain things. I get it. Sometimes we try something, it doesn't vibe with the majority, so they don't want to watch, or they just kind of like, you know, passively watch. I want to give you guys something exciting where you come each day, you're super hyped up. So we're gonna do the Terraria stuff. I'm gonna make a post about that right now as I end stream, and I will save this just in case. You never know, right? But we will dive into things on Monday, all right? Vampire Survivors? I do have Vampire Survivors. We could play Vampire Survivors. Like a one-off stream where we just vibe out and play something, right? Because eventually we're going to run out of games, and I want to play the same games. Like, we had the Skyrim stuff where I played Skyrim 3 times in a row, and that was not the play, right? That was 100% not the play. So, gotta look for games that are, like, good, fun for a bit. You finish it, maybe you play something else, you come back to it. You see what I'm saying? You put a little bit of like space in between each one, right? We'll figure it out though. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all. Check Discord in a minute. I'm going to drop a post in there. And yeah, we'll pick it up on Monday, okay? Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you on Monday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you all soon, okay? Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.